Rural America's digital destiny hangs in the balance, and it all comes down to Internet Exchange Points, IXPs. Imagine a future where rural communities are permanently locked out of the AI revolution, not because of a lack of talent or motivation, but simply because their digital foundation can't keep up. That's exactly the urgent reality Connected Nation is sounding the alarm about today. The nonprofit is pushing for one critical, often overlooked solution: building more Internet Exchange Points, IXPs, in underserved American markets, a move they argue is essential if rural regions want a fighting chance in the AI era. But here's where the debate heats up. Is infrastructure investment enough, or are we overlooking deeper challenges of digital equity? Let's break down how it all started. The light bulb moment came when Connected Nation's Executive Vice President Brent Legg discovered Iowa schools shelling out staggering rates, about 25 times higher than what big city schools paid for internet access. The culprit? Midwest schools, especially those in eastern Iowa, had to route their internet through multiple intermediaries and long distances, simply because they lacked a local, neutral meeting point for networks. This meant rural communities were, quite literally, at the end of a long and costly digital pipeline. Connected Nation, joining forces with Newbie Ventures, tackled this head-on. By creating a neutral spot for providers to connect, aggregating where networks meet, they slashed Iowa City internet costs from $3.85 per megabit down to just 35 cents. This single success quickly turned into a broader blueprint. Replicate network-neutral IXPs in similar underserved Tier 3 markets nationwide, like Wichita, Kansas, and Jackson, Mississippi. Today, the first big project is already underway at Wichita State University, with a special focus on cities home to universities, airports, and at least 300,000 people, places that still depend on faraway metropolitan internet hubs. And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about providing internet access. At Connected Nation's recent AI Interconnection Summit in Wichita, experts made clear that the next wave of AI-powered technologies, think self-driving cars, drones, and smart infrastructure, demand lightning-fast data speeds of less than 10 milliseconds. But right now, 14 states don't have a single neutral IXP, forcing rural data to trombone hundreds of miles to a city before coming back home, creating unacceptable delays and threatening to leave rural America on the wrong side of the digital divide. Here's a powerful illustration. Mississippi. Even as Amazon Web Services invests over $10 billion just outside Jackson, local internet providers can't easily connect to this digital powerhouse. Why? Because there's no neutral exchange point nearby, so data still detours through cities like Atlanta or Dallas. Suddenly, the promise of cloud infrastructure doesn't materialize for Mississippians themselves, a situation that could fuel serious debate about the effectiveness of tech investments without local access. But here's another twist. Connected Nation is not jumping into the AI computing arms race. Rather than building facilities to house huge AI data centers, which can consume upwards of 100 to 200 kilowatts per rack, they're strictly focused on the IXP itself, facilities with modest 350 to 500 kilowatts total and racks maxing out at 8 to 10 kilowatts. Brent Legg put it simply. Our goal is to see as many new internet exchange points developed across the country as possible. Compute activity is necessary. That's just someone else's lane to handle. Why the urgency? Billions in federal broadband equity access and deployment (BEAD) funds remain unallocated. Legg sees this as a rare window to decisively invest in the digital underpinnings that could connect or continue to isolate rural America. He estimates the U.S. needs to at least double its current 125 IXPs, currently clustered in just 57 metro areas, to meet future demand. Here's where the controversy comes to a head. Will policymakers see the deployment of IXPs as a mere technical issue, or as a vital piece in the larger campaign for economic revival and even national security? As the federal government advances its National AI Action Plan, LEG throws down the gauntlet. This is our chance to make a leap in the race with China. Getting IXPs into underserved regions is not just about technology. It's about economic livelihood and protecting America's future. But what do you think? Is investing in more IXPs truly the game changer rural America needs? Or are there bigger obstacles keeping rural communities from catching up? And should tech giants like Amazon be required to ensure their benefits reach local populations, not just global clients? Drop your thoughts below. Do you agree, disagree, or see a middle path that most are missing?